Trade.
Welcome to Trade.
I hate you so much. Hey, Dakota.
Hi, Annie.
How's it going?
So good. How are you doing over there?
I am suppressing my boner with my hands and it's working.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It's 2 handfuls. So
Well,
sit down on it.
this is going to be another very tasteful episode of Trade.
Oh, full of taste.
Full of taste. You ready to get started?
Yes, let's preface this episode by saying that we are not healthcare professionals.
No.
No.
We have professionally had sex in some way, shape, or form.
Ways, shapes, and forms. And everything that we say here, take with a grain of salt and with a dose of prep.
Right.
That's good.
All right, let's jump right into this. For our first question. We have a question emailed in from our viewer. They have a special anniversary coming up and want to make sex really memorable for their man. Do we have any advice for them?
Maybe, in like 90s movies and early 2000s, it was always those scenes where the woman comes out in like the lingerie set and there's the art of the striptease. Do people still do that? Or is that still a thing?
Sort of. Like, I got this one daddy who comes over who I like to wear like
Lingerie
harnesses and like the male lingerie.
Okay, male lingerie. Do you ever get kinky and put on like a pair of fishnets? Because some guys like that, I find,
Absolutely.
Okay, so outfits, costumery is one way to spice things up, make it memorable.
Scents. We were talking about scents before. Scent, like illuminate the room with the smell of whatever you want it to be. Like,
and not only the smelling, I feel like there's a good like lighting effect that happens when everything's sort of like candlelit. It's the ambiance that you're creating. Set the scene, have a costume, maybe some props, like some like ropery. What's it called when they do like the really fine ropery stuff? What's that?
Anal beads?
No, not anal beads. These kinky people that like do that really intricate, beautiful rope braiding on people.
Oh yeah. That shit, I don't know. I can't do all that.
It's so pretty. I wish I had the patience to do it, but I'm like, baby, just tie me up and fuck it.
Oh no, I can't do that. It just reminds me too much of slavery. So
dare I say, wear a wig.
Ooh, spice it up with a wig. What's a good sex wig?
A good fuck me wig. Your instinct is going to be to go to human hair. But human hair is going to get very wet and sort of curl up on you. I say find a nice like synthetic, like shakeable, so you can sort of do some of this action. You can like get the whipping going, while still being able to just like throw it back and having a great silhouette.
Right. I've never gotten fucked in a human hair wig, but now I want to try. Okay, let's move on to our next question.
All right. So, from special sex to special sounds, our next question is about those audible oohs and ahs in bed. User Very Randy writes in, he says, I like a moaner in bed, but my current partner generally stays silent. Fake moans don't do it for me. Any advice on how to get your partner to be more vocal in bed? And it sounds like he wants his partner to not only be more vocal, but more authentically vocal, to have like some really genuine oohs and ahs. What's your roller coaster ride like?
I mean, so first off, you're talking about a fake ass bitch because they're fake moaning. That's just weird. Okay. That's one part.
For them, they think it's what you're supposed to do. They don't know anything.
Okay. That's fine. That's fair. Secondly, instead of trying to figure out how to get them to make sounds, maybe try to figure out what turns them on so much that they can't help but make sounds. Like getting me, I'm a moaner, but getting me to like moan is about finding the spot. Like,
finding the rhythm.
And there's several spots.
The rhythm of the night.
Hey, there's some spots that make me go like, "Urgh," and like rough, like a big dog, and then there's some spots that make me go like, "Urgh, urgh, urgh," like a small tiny dog.
You're like, oh. You ever get fucked and you just like turn into like the most soft delicate, you're like, oh, kind of. Yeah. I think I don't know, because I've had plenty of partners where they get way too performative and it turns to some you think you're fucking a bunny or something. Baby.
What does fucking a bunny sound like? What does fucking a bunny sound like? Pause.
What does fucking a bunny sound like? Okay, I have this one old roommate from Austin, and I'll call him out. His name is Landon, and I told him this all the time because listening to him get fucked, and a couple of times that we had like threesomes together, like this is what he sounds like, and I'm sorry to my neighbors, but it's like, and it was like genuinely that, if not higher, and like just the entire time, and it was like, what the fuck is? But he meant it. He meant it. Like that is the sound he made getting fucked. You know what? That's my advice to this person is like, try that. Start there and then work your way down and then find the range. It's about the hills and valleys.
Yeah, I'm like a screaming loud bottom if it's huge, and I like that too. Like one time I took a 13-inch dick and it was just literally me screaming, but I was here for it the whole time.
But not, you know what I hate in porn is when people do that. I fucked this dude recently and he did the whole like ouch kind of thing, which I guess some people want to think that they're hurting you while they fuck you, but like I don't want to feel like it's pain, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like here for it.
Yeah, as I get older, I turn into more of like a caveman during sex. I'm like, and everything becomes very like primal. That's my sound currently. But yeah, good luck to you and your boyfriend and all of your fake running shit. Next question.
Let's move on to our last question. Let's end today's episode on a serious note. An anonymous user asked, would you stay with someone you love, even if the sex was boring? Not bad, just boring.
Now, let me just shut this down right here and now. No.
You see, this is what I love the most about being poly. Yes, I would, but I wouldn't want them to be my sexual partner. I would enjoy the other parts of them that weren't sex.
Yeah.
Because
you don't have to like cut off ties with this person forever, but
yeah, and you don't have to also not be with them. You can be with them, and when it comes to sex, y'all can outsource.
Yeah, I feel like they probably have people who will have sex with them that are more accustomed to whatever they're doing.
Yeah, they might have somebody who's like, oh, this is not boring. This is just my taste.
Are they bored too? Ask yourself that. If you're both bored, then like rearrange the furniture.
Yeah, just rearrange the furniture. Y'all gotta be fucking each other, like when y'all can still be together. That's some like weird like ownership idea thing that's like, well, if we can't be the ones sexually pleasing each other, then we can't be loving each other. That's strange.
That's a literal prison. You're like trapping yourself and torturing yourself and being like, well, we're having boring sex, but we're just having boring sex with each other forever. So like,
we love each other.
No.
Oh, don't do that to yourself.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, that's another exciting episode of Trade.
We did it.
We did it. Where can they find you, Dakota?
You can find me here. You know, this is where I'm at currently. I also exist on Instagram at Dakota Payne Official, on Twitter, Dakota Payne XXX, and all places where fine goods are sold. Walmart.
Fine goods. Yes, Dakota at the Walmart. You can find me at Honey Davenport Official on YouTube and on Instagram. And you can find me at honey_Davenport on Twitter, which is mostly just my thirst trap thotty pictures that I'm taking for Grindr. And I really feel like I should share them with the world as well. And you can tune in every other week for new episodes of Trade.
Yes. And if you have any questions or anything you want us to talk about here on Trade, send it to tradetvquestions@gmail.com.
.com.
.com.
Well, until next time, keep fucking.
Forever.